Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 finally released this week, and today we're going to be breaking down the 2 post-credit scenes in the movie. Now, a quick warning that there are spoilers in this video, so if you don't want to know anything about this movie or the credit scenes, I recommend coming back after you've seen it. The first thing to know before the credit scenes are that the High Evolutionary was defeated, and surprisingly none of the Guardians actually die. However, members started to leave the group and a new team needs to be formed. And this leads into the first post-credit scene, where we get a first look at the team and Rocket Raccoon is the new captain, after Star-Lord has left the group and left Rocket in charge. Groot is also once again in the team, however he's a lot bigger and it looks like he'll be a version of King Groot in the MCU, and this may allow him to have a lot more powers in future movies. Kraglin, who was a Ravager in Volume 1 and 2, is also in the team. He's now starting to get used to the Yakka arrow, which is of course Yondu's old arrow, and we see him finally learning to use this in the Guardians 3 movie. Cosmo, the space dog who was involved in helping the team at the end of Volume 3, is also a new member, and she still doesn't like being called a bad dog.
You're a bad dog!
Also Adam Warlock, who is actually a villain in the movie but turned out good when he saved Star-Lord, and he's alongside his little pet Blurp, who is now starting to train. The newest member who we didn't see much of in the movie is called Phyla-Vell. She's one of the kids who was created by the High Evolutionary and is then saved and taken to nowhere. She's played by actress Kai Zen and she has a Kree origins in the comics, so it'll be interesting to see if she has any connections to Captain Marvel. Now moving on to the second post-credit scene, it's just a quick scene showing Peter returning to Earth and reuniting with his grandfather, who he hasn't seen since he was abducted by Yondu and the Ravengers in Volume 1. Now we just see the two eating breakfast together at the table, and then the scene cuts and the final title card says the legendary Star-Lord will return. If you enjoy these quick daily Marvel videos, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any.